Back to Shibuya, everybody. All right.
After we load.
Welcome to.
Still not going on holiday to Shibuya.
Welcome to Neo. The world ends with you, everybody.
By hand.
Yes, they also did the Switch and mobile ports of Layton's Mystery Journey.
Probably should try to. I can mention this another time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Takahiro Ishimoto, and this is actually what
Why are you looking at me like that?
This is the track that also plays in the pause menu by default, and it's a very chill pause music. Pretty cool, Mr. Ishimoto.
Also, it seems that we have come back to the world that never was from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, just
Even with an organization member in the background.
Oh, just you wait, Joe. One thing that I like to praise about the PC port, as I'm playing the Steam version, is that you can choose whatever control icons you can. Xbox, PlayStation, or even Switch button icons. Why doesn't every
games need to do this?
Why don't PC ports do this? This should be a standard.
Like, I mean, some thankfully are doing it. Like, Sonic Frontiers actually seems to adapt
at best,
to
a couple of them
using.
at best will put the button prompts from the PlayStation controller and then, the Xbox One, but that's kind of it. They don't really go out of their way, unfortunately.
I know, like I said, it's funny that Sonic Frontiers is one of those few games that actually does go the extra mile. Like, no, I mean, I feel like, would it really be that hard to add in the button prompts from each version, honestly, for a Steam release? Especially since, well, nowadays...
Alright.
Oh, well, actually,
Hold on,
it's always
Tova.
kind of been a
So the
case.
Steam version of Neo has the pre-order DLC already included. Legendary headphones. A pair of wireless purple headphones worn by the legendary player Neku. He used to use them to block out the world, but after everything that happened, he doesn't need them so much anymore.
Yoink.
Except for that one bit in the end where he had them back.
Here we have the legendary tank top, a sleeveless top with an oversized collar worn by legendary player Neku. Based on Jotam's Bodhidharma tank, it was produced in limited quantity, making it an ultra-rare item to be prized.
Not
You're
made
just
by
stealing
cats.
his stuff.
Yes, legendary shorts. A pair of shorts and matching belt worn by the legendary player Neku. The belt has been loosened to make the buckles stand more, and it looks like one of the buttons has been reattached by hand.
So you're saying she stole Neku's stuff and sold them on eBay?
Well, actually, in this case, it would be Rindo doing it. Legendary
My
sneakers.
sneakers,
A pair of
goddammit!
high-top sneakers worn by legendary player Neku. The soles are pretty worn out from countless hours walking around Shibuya. Ha!
They're literally his shoes. What the fuck?
It's just in. Legendary player Neku found
Legendary music player. A portable music player. And this is a music player. It lacks the fancy features new models have nowadays, but it's simple and easy to use. Neku Pet is full of all kinds of music and carried with him everywhere, as we saw in the original game. Or rather...
Why are you selling all his stuff?
Well, technically he did die at the end of the last game.
And this is the UFO rescue pin. You hold the key or button to slowly restore your team's HP. Pin gauge will not refill automatically. So basically, you get this pin immediately when you start the Steam version. Again, these were all pre-order bonuses for the console and Epic Games versions, but the Steam version comes with all the pre-order DLC already included. The Virus Parka hoodie, a tight-fitting item that accentuates the natural shape of the wearer's body, perfect for both sports and regular days out. This particular garment has long been loved by fashion-conscious athletes the world over.
Take it to the Olympics.
Indeed. And we got the track 48, the Neo mix of Twister. The masterpiece returns, bestowing upon its listeners a burst of musical adrenaline. That power is yet unknown. That's a lyric from the song, if you don't remember.
How nice that Twister once again makes a return.
Of course it does.
Why wouldn't it, Joe?
So, Neo starts with...
The apocalypse.
Well, that's kind of how the last game ended at the very end when you think about it. But yes, as you can see...
So yeah,
we're
our
going
protagonist
full-
Rindo is apparently dreaming about the apocalypse.
And
But we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
And as a contrast to the last game, we're in 3D.
Yes. Welcome back to Shibuya, ladies and gentlemen.
Now with the power of the Switch and PS4 to help us out.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Alright, and this is our protagonist, Rindo. He will be played by Dwibs. He's voiced by Paul Castro Jr., most recently known for playing Chocobo Bill in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. See you at the Scramble, dude. Dwibs.
Okay.
Ren, dude, where you at? And I'll be Fret. And yes, that's a Tonberry emoticon.
Emoji.
Cute.
Yep.
Where are you at? Cat emoji.
See, in this
It's
world,
chance to
Also,
answer.
can you guess what this game was handled during the pandemic potentially?
Yeah.
yes.
The crossing.
Very good.
I mean,
Liz.
to be fair, wearing masks is a thing they did even before then, but yeah, the pandemic made it cool.
Late.
a
In
bit
the worst way possible.
Where are you?
a bit more akin to your normal. Use your normal voice, does your actual normal voice, specifically.
Where are you?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Forgive me, sad cat emoji.
Sorry, I felt like, sorry, I had an urge to put on an American accent.
Oh, so this guy's British.
No, Paul Castro Jr. is
Or-
American.
Yeah, but he's British to me, damn it.
I was shopping.
So
Come to
what,
one.
are you two-
Come to wonderful.
So what, are you two dating or something?
WTF?
1004 104. Get it? Hmm? That
Hey, I remember
that iconic place from the first game? 104. Get it?
No.
Please and thank you. So, what is that? That's the Japanese thing. I know it is,
He's
but
prostrating himself.
Yeah, it's a prostration, type of,
yeah.
Please
gesture.
forgive me.
Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Don't spam that emoji, Fred. Just
Shut the fuck up!
with a strong, muscular cat.
Wow.
Is that your strong cat voice, Shiro?
Yes.
Woo.
On my way.
On my way.
On my way.
Oh, so that was
Yeah.
beautiful, Shiro.
Thanks a bunch.
Please stop using that man as your emoji, he's scary.
You never played WarioWare with, have you?
Right. One of foe.
So yeah, this is our protagonist, Reindo Kanade. So, exploring the city. Investigate icons you spot while you're out in the town, as they may trigger special events. The mini-map in the bottom left ought to come in handy too.
Also, this soundtrack would not be out of place in Danganronpa.
Alright, so we also have our settings menu that we can check. You can also save. We have manual saves as well.
As an autosave.
Okay, now I just logged into my New Game Plus file. Alright, now let's check our main menu. So our plan is to meet up with Fret outside 10-4. We have the streets menu, which allows basically your map menu. And we have the record, your swag stash. Check out the various swag you've snagged over the course of your journey from the collection section of the records menu. Think you have what it takes to complete this extensive collection?
So, new game plus mode. Does this mean everything's gonna be a cakewalk again?
No. This time I've specifically, it's a very customized New Game Plus file from me, where I have a lot of
that's
pins.
nice.
I'm at level 1, to give you an idea.
Interesting. So it's a new game plus mode that takes you back to level 1. but
No,
I guess indeed
no, it's more
quality
so.
abilities.
No, it's more so, Jova, that I edited my save file to give myself exactly what I want, no more, no less, basically. Because there's a program fans made called Scramble. Get it? The Scramble Crossing. That's a save editor for both TWEWY games. So it allows me
So a
to.
mod.
It allows me to give myself exactly what I want, no more, no less.
I'm guessing it makes sense for you to do new game.
Another cool thing is that this
That's
game
what
does
you
the same
want.
thing that modern games do, where there's a little mini video showing what each pin does, which means I don't have to use every pin in the battles to show you what they do. I can just go here. So, pretty cool.
Here, the more actionized event, it kind of requires something like this. It's a bit similar to what, I don't know who was the first to be there, but I know that Bayonetta popularized it.
And yes, we're listening to the Neo mix of Twister right now. Go on, Jova.
So, are outfits customizable in this version, or are
No.
these once again
The costumes, once again, are just equipment. There's no actual customizing of the characters' outfits.
Because imagine if you could have dressed this guy up to
Well,
look like
everyone is
Neptune.
hand-drawn. Aside from the 3D models, maybe, but everyone else is hand-drawn. It will kind of feel disconnecting a bit.
I mean, cell shading models, Ace Attorney shows that you can customize those looks.
Oh no, for
just
the
fine.
3D model, yes. I'm talking about the 2D art.
He's talking about the 2D artwork. 2D art, you can't really do that unless you have like a 2D drawing for every possible combination of outfit,
We have
which is not
seen,
reasonable.
We've seen that in every
Whoops.
song.
Oops, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Makoto?
Sure is crowded today.
There you go.
I look like Makoto.
How about we take a break, boss? Are you kidding me?
Are you
We
kidding me?
Sorry, go on. Sorry. I was gonna do both, but if you want, we can alternate.
Sure.
Okay, so yeah, this is unlike the original game. This one is actually a full 3D game, which means you have more proper control of how and where you explore. However, just like the original game, there is no camera control. The camera is fixed, so it can always show you exactly what Tatsuya Kondo wants you to watch. So basically, as you can see, the camera. Okay, go ahead, Deuce.
Where am I going? N4's not this way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So-
basically, what Tatsuya Kondo wants you to notice his directing all the time. Check it out.
Check it out. Oh, is this the one you bought the other day?
I think I want to try one too. Okay.
All right,
Playing
so
this
if you
game currently by the time we're recording this, and I'm kind of having a bit of a problem because I usually tend to, look at the minimap. Hold on. For orienting myself, so I probably should just, instead more look at the actual screen because there's a bit of a disconnect between the two.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting the idea that with this game, the aspect ratio shifts essentially, based off of where you
Well, I
are.
have to admit, I don't remember if the option was an option to. Hold on.
Straight ahead, Theory. Right next to it. There
Yeah,
you go.
Chico statue, if you forgot.
Indeed.
I don't remember if in the option there's an option to have the minimap rotated, but I don't
No,
think so.
there isn't, no. Alright. To the 10-4 building.
N4.
What? It's a swallow.
Alright, I'll be Swallow.
I wonder if they found something good on Fango.
Ha ha, Fango. There's
Looked over it yesterday, but couldn't find any.
Hey, Ren Dragon. Hope you're not too tired from exams. Basically, Shiroi, Fango is Pokemon Go, but with Final Fantasy monsters.
Funny because the wording itself means mud in my country.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's funny.
What, did they change it in the Italian localization?
Oh,
for
I'll
this one?
need to look it up. It has been a bit since I played.
Oh, you mean Fango? No, I remember they call it Fantago. They extend the fantasy word part of it.
Well, sure. It's kind of we did something similar when it comes to the fire spells, for example.
Yeah, some days it feels like nothing spawns but trash. Yeah, so basically both
Yeah,
Rendo
I
and
know the feeling, yeah.
both Rendo and Swallow are constantly going around the town looking for Final Fantasy monsters to spawn. But like Swallow just said, apparently she only finds trash.
You just know that if this was done for the 3DS, we would have used the Street Pass function.
Probably. But
Enough time has passed now that when you get down to it, the world has refused skip from the DS era to the Switch era.
yep, basically. I'll let you know if any rare monsters pop up on my radar. Okay, thanks, Swallow. And yeah, you'll notice that Rendo is wearing a Jupiter of the Monkey shirt. That's one of the brands from the first game that returns once again.
But all still pale in comparison to cats.
Well, actually, Jova, there's a new brand in this game. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, for real? Thanks, Swallow.
Get this, Shiroi. This game takes place 3 years after the first game, and there's a new brand of clothing called Gato Nero. If you don't know what Gato Nero means, Shiroi, it means black cat. Now, who do we know?
I wonder who's behind that.
I wonder.
It cannot be Shiki. She had a black pig after all.
And,
I owe you one.
Chocobo chic emoji.
no problem.
That was probably Neku's dying thoughts. At least Shiki's okay with Mr. Pig. And she can't kill me because I'm already dead.
Don't worry, Jova. Let's just say they put a spin on the pig joke in this game.
Yes.
Keep in mind, everybody, Jova, it's been 14 years, Jova. 14 years did we have to wait for this game. 14. Just think about that for a moment.
Again, I'm just counting my blessings that we only had to wait 3 years after the cliffhanger.
True. You just not all the important info he learned, so review what's recorded if you ever feel stuck. Basically, if you ever forget what you're doing, just go to the main menu and the game will have a little note telling you what it is. Basically, you can even check a little backlog of all the things you've done so you can recap yourself.
In regards to that wait, though, has Nomura said anything to suggest that this sequel was always the plan, or as far as we know, this is probably something that...
So which store should we hit up first? Aren't you asking
You
me?
aren't seriously asking, are you?
Right. Yeah, there you go, see?
Wait, what happened last week? Seriously? Show me the receipts. You can show them on the way there. Let's go already.
Jesus. Well, remember, Jova, over the course of the years, every time he was asked about fans about a potential sequel, he always said the exact same answer. I really want to make it, but I have to wait for the right time. Translation. We want to make it, but we have to kiss the executives' asses hard enough before we can make it.
Again, say what you want about these. Well, not what you want, but what's rightfully to say about these stupid NFTs takes. But the event president of Square Enix had one goal in mind to actually expand the portfolio of the franchises. So at least I can imagine it's also partially to him that this actually was made.
Possibly.
Alright, so yeah, as you can see, Dibs, Tatsuya kind of really wants you to show to notice his directing.
Hey,
I told you I don't want to go.
It's like the first game did. It's trying to showcase the scale of Shibuya, basically.
Also, I'm able to read these quick enough, but I'm curious. Was that your timing, or was
No,
that just how the game?
that's how it is. I have no control over that. Sorry. Theo can vouch for what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's about if you're passing by. So.
And now we're about to meet my favorite of the new characters. In fact, but first. There you go. See, look at that.
He's Sonic.
There you go.
Yeah, Rindle kind of runs like he forgot the stove open.
Alright, time to meet my favorite of the new characters.
Yes, the Joshua lookalike.
Dude! You finally made it!
This is Tozai Furuzawa, but his name is his friends call him Fred.
Yeah, no thanks to you. My bad. Anyway,
He's voiced by Griffin Burns.
Something I've had my eye on. Okay. Well, don't you want to know what I bought? Not really. Oh, you're
Shut
killing
down.
me. Give me a guess. Fine. Clothes? Bzz, nope. Bummer.
He's already
on,
dressed
work with me here.
fashionably.
Fine. What is it? Hint. There's one for each of us. Some kind
Friendship
of food?
bracelets.
Oh!
Ta-da!
Throw that thing away, Fred! Throw that thing away!
Super pin, duh!
Oh my
Haven't
god,
seen
you
it on
fool!
everyone's book bags? Maybe.
Has someone been
Hold on.
has someone been using Makoto to
Everyone's
to
got
make
them.
that pin trendy again? To make the
Anyway,
pin
there
trendy
I was,
again?
just checking the selection, and next thing I knew, I had 2 pins and an empty
But wait,
wallet.
last we saw Makoto, he had
Royally
retired to a more
pins?
humble
Yeah,
life as
true.
a
Not just
ramen
any
shop
pins, Rin,
owner.
dude. These things have got value.
I love
make me, of all people,
Fred's
wait in
nickname
line
for
for
Rin though, Rin dude.
Oh my
Here,
god, he
see
is
for
so
yourself.
damn bad.
Huh?
Oh, Butterfingers.
It's like towards the end of Tangle Season
Hey,
2.
watch it. If you lose it, I
One
can't
thing that I
give you a
particularly
number.
love as well is that they took the manga presentation
practically threw
style to an extent where every character has their own panel.
Oh, thanks. Doesn't look that special to me.
Just attach it and let it control your mind. It's that simple.
I gotta say, I'm feeling kind of hungry. Yeah? Come on, let's grab a bite. We could, I guess. All right, now we
guess.
just gotta figure out what to eat.
McDonald.
I
I'm
was
sorry,
thinking
can't call it
either ramen or
McDonald's.
curry. Let's head to Dogenzaka and go from there.
Oh, that's
Inuyasha had a McDonald's, knockoff, and they can use that labeling.
okay.
Think this through.
So basically, we go to Dogenzaka. We can choose between either ramen or curry. And yes, as you can see, unlike Neku, Rendo actually is much more sociable in comparison to how Neku was at the beginning of his game.
Also, just to know, Pedro, what recording software? Okay, we can wait until the eyes look over.
I think he's fine with anything.
Sorry, so what's the stomach thing? Well, let's narrow down our options, Rin dude. It feels like ramen. There's a place right over there. And there's also a great Indian place right around the corner.
Go for the Indian.
What about seafood?
Oh, and I want to check out that new curry place. Although it looks like it's not open yet.
Possible foreshadowing.
So tell your tummy it's either ramen or Indian.
Indian.
Okay.
Is it colonized enough, though?
Believe it or not, Jova.
I was going to try to refrain to make a joke about that, Jova, but might as
There's
well.
actually, Jova, there's actually a side quest that deals with that topic that you just mentioned. Anyway,
Oh, wow.
in the mood for men, huh? As in ramen.
Oh my, dude! Hold on! That's
Not-
a little too forward
Not
there.
that there's anything wrong with that, Ren, dude. There's nothing wrong with that.
Again, at least
I'm your
take it
friend.
out,
I'm your friend, and I will
you are.
support you in your choices.
I mean, I guess you are taking him out, so potential for space, but
I could
still.
definitely go for a noodle bowl or 3 or 5.
Well, depends how big they are.
Sounds good. Yep.
If there's any consolation, Dibs, I went for the Indian restaurant.
I'm curious, how much does the story change?
No,
Not much, just the location.
no, just the location. It doesn't change much.
So does the game have a lot of, these sort of choices that,
A bit. Table for 2, please.
And I'm guessing it's more
Alright.
like just flavor stuff.
Ramen
Of course,
time.
it has to look great, of course.
The egg kind of spoils it. Looks kind of hot. Ow! It's hot.
That's the point, Ringo.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure the steam is supposed to showcase it is that hot.
Oh, it's swallowing.
Okay, let's see. Oh, look at that. Go ahead,
It's a
sir.
monster from Final Fantasy V, in case you forgot. I forgot the actual name. I think it's the Skull Eater? Yeah, Skull Eater. There you go.
Basically. Hey,
This version, it looks like an overgrown squirrel.
hey,
Yeah,
Ren.
that's the point, Rova. Don't underestimate. Killer rabbit logic.
Hey,
Don't
Ren.
underestimate.
Hey, Ren Dragon. I just found myself this. Right there.
A squirrel?
Yes.
Again, Waves, don't underestimate it. Look at the bone!
Yeah, look at the bone. Dubs, you're British. You should know how dangerous small animals could be. Look at the bones, Dubs. See?
Honestly, the animals have to be a lot smaller to be dangerous.
Not the poo-poo you wanted, but look what I just caught.
If you forgot, Poo-Poo is instead the alien that started showing up since Final Fantasy VIII, the
Yeah.
light blue kind of being.
Those aliens we found in Final Fantasy VIII, yes. So consider this a little reference to our playthrough of that, basically.
Oh, nice.
They did fought them also in 13.2, but it has been a long
So
time.
the basic gist of it is that Swallow also has her own nickname for Rendo, Ren Dragon. Go ahead, Liz.
Ah, nice.
Come on, Pedro, press X, please. Thank
Hey.
you. What's up?
Maybe that was you taking a break from how breakneck speed the regular text boxes are.
Give me a sec. Nutkin.
I think that's one of the variants of a monster still.
Yeah, it is.
Congrats.
Moogle
emoji.
Moogle emoji, yeah.
Well, the design is based more on the remake one of 7.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Where'd you find it?
At your gym.
Shibuya. Oh. Okay. So we can find Nutkins in Shibuya then. Okay. Showed up right in the middle of the crossing. Let me guess, Teo.
Please refrain from doing that in the crossing. Let's take.
Yeah, I was just wondering, is that gonna be also for in-universe a website that compiles the data that is application, conceded?
Indeed. Remind me. Sorry, go ahead.
Shibuya? No way.
I can't believe this. Yes, Pedro?
What's your favorite Final Fantasy monster?
Oh, that's actually a tough question. I cannot genuinely answer you right now.
Sure.
You're in Shibuya? Me too.
Yeah. Like I said, go ahead.
Hindu.
Who are you texting? Who is this mystery person?
Your mom.
Just a friend I met through Fango. Hope they found something good at the crossing.
Oh, okay. So if you ever want to catch Nutkins, the Scramble Crossing in Shibuya. Got it.
So your mum's called Swallow? Jesus.
Nice. So, what's a Fango exactly? Maybe you could
Don't know about Fango, you pleb?
A game.
explain it to me so that we can also explain it to the audience. Oh, right. That monster collect. All right, that monster collecting thing. Is it fun? Can I try?
Get your own.
I mean, you have your phone, no?
Should be around here somewhere.
Should be in the kitchen cupboard.
Oh, who? The monsters? Which one? Want to catch them?
What? No, my friend.
Oh, you're... Oh, wait. Who is his friend? Why haven't I met them?
I mean, it's up to Rain, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically I haven't either.
Yeah, there's also that.
Yeah. Dude! And they're at the Scrabble Crossing right now? We should totally go there. Like, right now.
They were, but they probably left. Haven't even read my messages yet.
Well, crap. Right from okay, but they just texted you, right? Even if they left, they couldn't have gotten far. Right from the beginning, you can tell there's there's a vision and not an attempt to rehash what the first game did. Unlike the first game, which had a very challenging start with immediately forcing you to play as an antisocial jerk, this is a much more chill opening compared to the first game. You can still catch your friend and that monster. You know, two things with one of you.
Huh? No, forget it.
Too late! My mind's made up! Let's move, Rin, dude! And from the very beginning with this conversation, you can immediately tell what's the dynamic between Rindo and Fret. So...
Yeah, Fret, despite definitely panicking a bit from not just his name, but from his mannerisms, seems to wear the pants in the relationship, and Rindu just goes along with stuff. Oh, pardon me.
This is actually the game hinting at something that will make sense later on, believe it or not. Oops.
Everyone's got no eyes.
See? What did I tell you about texting and walking? Eyes on the road, buddy.
Why are you looking at me like that?
It's called peripheral vision.
Kids these days and their phones.
More like blind spot.
Less talking, more walking.
What is Fret? His mom? Jesus.
Also, Pedro, what software did you
Oh, hold on.
downloading just now?
Oh, that guy looks familiar, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah, we get
important.
I didn't step on a shoe or something. Did I?
I used NVIDIA GeForce too. Why
Oh
was
no, because the footage normally is fine, but for some reason the minimap is a bit grainy.
Oh, that's because of YouTube compression. I can tell it looks much better on my footage.
Okay. It just felt weird because it's the one thing that stands out.
Trust me, YouTube compression is incredibly complicated to figure out. Trust me, I've spent a good amount of time trying to figure out.
Even the people with, anyone is afflicted, not just, small people like us.
It's weird though, it seems random sometimes because I've looked back at some of my adventure. I've looked back at like.
Go on.
Look back at some videos, like some videos comparing them literal bits by bit. Some, no matter what you do, will have some graininess, but others will look pixel perfect for some reason.
Yeah, it's incredibly... Basically, I've just stopped even attempting to find a good way to upload properly sharp footage to YouTube. It's a fucking exercise in futility. Whoops, I'm such a klutz.
Oh my gosh, what do I tell her?
Oh yeah,
I don't want to die.
I don't want a parfait. Too many calories. Go ahead.
A parfait would really hit the spot.
Yeah.
Leaving the other NPCs, the people running around just without a face, is still an artistic choice, and it still makes sense in context. The first game it was all about because Gary Neku was dead and everything. Here it's more of a case about reinforcing individuality, Petro guess.
Also, Brenda with his haters gonna hate walk, basically.
I will say it's a bit funny. If anything, you'd think Neku would have been the one that perceived people as being blankless faces, whereas Rin would be the one who can see them.
Oh no,
clearly.
no, Joe. But the reason the characters have the reason the NPCs don't have any faces is a throwback to manga. Because in manga, usually characters in the background don't have faces. So.
Oh, I know the reason. It's just that I find it ironic that it was Neku who actually had the faces look clear. And yes, I get the purpose. It's just there's some irony to be found in that.
It's also a way of saving budget on the NPC models, basically. So, all right, everybody, tune in next time. Where we catch back with Rindo and Fret, and I'm sure nothing wrong will happen to them whatsoever.
Absolutely.
No, nothing wrong.
Buildings don't fall on
No.
you.
Where
It's all
on me,
pretty
Mom?
chill. They're gonna enjoy their game, and it's gonna be a slice of life thing. It'll be cute.
Oh yeah, of course.
Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Exactly. See you, everybody.
Ta-ta.